Thanks, Ty. In this week's Community Cares, the Arizona Burn Foundation has been providing relief and support to adults and children since 1967. People coping with the devastating psychological and physical effects of their injuries. Well, the nonprofit relies solely on donations and holds one very important, one very large fundraiser each and every year. It's called the Festival of Trees Gala. It took place last night, but preparations took just as long. Take a look.
These are going to be the best decorated trees that you will ever see.
Dozens of volunteers spent days carefully crafting, decorating, lighting 11 very special Christmas trees.
Each tree has a different theme and they will be live auctioned off during the event.
The trees are not ordinary holiday decor. The purpose they serve, a very important one.
The Festival of Trees has been over 15 years. It's the primary sole fundraiser for the Arizona Burn Foundation.
The Arizona Burn Foundation helps thousands of burn survivors by providing care, education, even relief from their injuries.
Camp Courage is one of the main programs that we do for our summer camp for our child burn survivors, but we do everything else with Courage House and helping any type of adult burn survivors and things that they need.
The trees are auctioned off every year during the Festival of Trees Gala held at the Camelback Inn, the proceeds benefiting those who need it most.
Some of them have a package deal for a vacation. Some have you win a barbecue. They have different themes every year and they're decorated. And the best deal is when you are the highest bidder and you win that tree, they're delivered Sunday morning, wrapped up by firefighters and volunteers, show up with trucks and they set them up.
So the pictures behind me that you see are from last night. What we're being told was a record-breaking event. Pretty incredible. And this morning, all the gorgeous trees that were auctioned off are actually being delivered, like you just heard from the firefighter, to the folks who won them. And so we want to introduce you to Rob Clark, who's a Scottsdale firefighter. Rob, you are having fun, I'm sure, this morning, packing all those gorgeous trees up.
Oh, absolutely. These trees are awesome.
So it's not an easy feat because some of these are what? It looks like, I'd say 7, 8 feet tall.
Oh, these are 9 feet tall, 9.5 foot tall trees, and then they start decorating them. When they first come in, they're a little bit light, but you imagine with this amount of decorations, and these decorations are not light, they become a heavy tree.
So Scott, let me ask you about your involvement with the Burn Foundation. Have you delivered before, or is this your first time?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I've been involved with the foundation between a part of Camp Courage as a counselor and stuff for 9 years, and I've been doing this event here for about 5. Taking these trees out to where they were delivered, and where the highest bidder, you know, the donors come in and they help us out, to help the foundation so much that, you know, last night, it's our job this morning to go out there and help them pretty their house, make their house look good with these beautiful trees.
All right, Rob, before you describe what's happening behind you, I want you to explain to me how important the Burn Foundation is. You are one of the first responders who head into the burning homes. You know what it's like for people who sustain injuries, burn injuries, and how much this foundation does.
Oh yes, what the foundation does for these burn survivors is just unmeasurable. Between the different programs, as far as the Camp Courage that we do, but there's the small things, the prevention programs they do with smoke detectors in low-income homes, the education, the Mrs. Hot Pot's education for preschoolers when it comes to burns, burn prevention. The programs they do are unmeasurable and you cannot put a price on it. I've seen campers that started out at camp 9 years ago when I first started that were little kids that are now going off to college and becoming counselors themselves at Camp Courage. It's all because of the programs and the ability that these people have been able to do for them.
So incredible. Okay, so there is a process, a method to your madness, if you will. Describe quickly what is going on behind you.
Well, in order to make sure these nice pretty trees do not have any problems in transport as we're taking them to the winning bidders' homes or place of business, we have to protect all of these ornaments. So we shrink wrap these trees as tight as we can. The trees right here that they're shrink wrapping right here has to fit through a 28-inch opening. They have a 28-inch opening that this tree has to fit through in order to get into the office. So as you can see, we have to make them kind of shrink.
You have your work cut out for you. What's harder, fighting fires or delivering these trees?
Oh, it's all a labor of love for both of them, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Great answer, Rob. Thanks so much for all you do, both with the fire department and what you're doing today. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ty.
Cool stuff. Thanks for bringing that to us, Anita. I love it.